Greetings, online business statistics students. How are you doing? I feel like it's been a while since we've touched base and talked, and so I wanted to just reach out to you and say, hang in there. We're in the final parts of the semester, and you can do it. Don't lose all that hard work that you've invested so far, and I know it's been a lot of hard work, and I see you out there working now. We're going to talk about that, but at least some of you. Let me switch around and look at our class schedule. And here we are, and we're already into April, and so you should, this weekend, be finishing Chapter 9, starting Chapter 10, right? Also, don't forget about your learning project. You'll find that the amount of work required for this project is actually very light. The most important thing to me is that you are out there watching these instructional YouTube videos that are from some great institutions, some great instructors, and they are problem-solving videos that will help you in your coursework, okay? And you may find some additional ones out there on your own. And if so, feel free to share if there's a particularly good one. I like to update my library of those videos. So, so keep your eye on that. So, you know, the due dates for Chapter 9, Chapter 10, Learning Project 4. We do have, by next weekend, one more test coming down the pipeline, and this test is going to cover chapters 9 and 10. So be ready for it. Be prepared. I can't remember now if I have already discussed with you all the SLO exam. I think I have, because you should be out there preparing for it using the Connect system. Okay. I noted on your schedule that you would have to come to campus. Please recall that you do not have to come to campus for this. This is an online test. It's 15 questions, multiple choice, and I am sure that you can prepare and do very well on this. Also, a reminder that some other little homework items that are due are the Student Evaluation of Teaching, or in other words, SET. So SLO is required. SET is for bonus points. Please remember, you must complete the SET for every single class that you're enrolled in. Not just mine, but certainly mine, but for every class that you're enrolled in. And then you submit into the Dropbox the confirmation page, and I will give you some wonderful bonus points for that, okay? Now, our next test, as I said, Exam 5, covers Chapters 9 and 10. We will cover one more chapter, Chapter 11, and then the final test will cover Chapter 11. You'll notice in, speaking of the learning projects here, you'll notice that in the learning projects I have you watch some videos on Chapter 12. They talk about the F statistic and some things like that. Although we don't have time in our semester to cover that, I will still require that you watch those videos and do the assignment on that, which is, I think, a very basic assignment, because the exposure will be beneficial to you. For many of you, you will be continuing on taking more courses in statistics, and so it is important to get that foundation. So yes, you do need to watch those videos, and you do need to complete that portion of the assignment. Switching over to Connect for a moment and just showing us what we have remaining. As I said, we are in April. You have finished your exam number 4. You need to be working on the Chapter 9 and Chapter 10 assignments, and you see their due dates there. As we move into Exam 5, of course, I'll give you more information. Why do I give you 2 attempts? That's an error. You have 1 attempt on that test. I will fix that. Anyway, and then of course you're going to have some assignments on Chapter 11, and you'll go into Exam 6, which will cover Chapter 11. So as I look at your work, which of course I have already looked at before I bring this up, but you really have not yet started into Chapter 9. I see only 2 students have gotten out there to begin work on that. I hope this weekend is a working weekend for you. I have confidence in you that it is. But you know, don't delay, because as you are already experiencing, the content gets a little more intense for most students, requires a little more effort, a little more preparation, also a little more time to push back from it, take a break, and then return to it. Ask questions, get answers, things like that. I know you can do it. Get out there, get busy, get working, and if you have questions, do send them to me. Remember to include the problem. Some of you are doing that, and hopefully we're having some great discussion as a result of that. Thank you very much, and we'll continue to see you online.